Hey there, fellow nostalgia time travelers. Welcome to Chrononaut, the channel that takes you on a journey through the mind-bending, magnitudious, multiversal maze of mischief, mockery, and mayhem.
Join us on another nostalgic journey as we dive into the quirky and animated world of a pup named Scooby-Doo. Strap on your Velma glasses, grab a Scooby snack, and let's unravel the secrets and trivia that make this 80s gem a timeless Scooby-Doo classic. Let's get into it. Number 1. The voice talent in A Pup Named Scooby-Doo was a true multitasking marvel. Frank Welker, the voice behind Scooby himself, showcased his vocal versatility by taking on roles like Eddie Jones, Casimir Codwaller, and even the futuristic Dinkley 2000. Meanwhile, Don Messick lent his iconic voice not only to Scooby, but also to recurring characters like Jenkins and even Daddy Doo in select episodes. 2. Cartoon Network and Boomerang showered love on this animated series. Airing extensively in the mid-90s, 2000s, and early 2010s, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo held the distinction of being the youngest show to air on Boomerang's launch. Talk about staying forever young. 3. In a twist on the usual casting, Fred, Daphne, and Velma were voiced by actual children in A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Casey Kasem and Don Messick reprised their roles as Shaggy and Scooby, adding an extra layer of authenticity to the gang's youthful escapades. 4. Casey Kasem and Don Messick faced the challenge of Dawson casting, voicing the young versions of Shaggy and Scooby despite being in their late 50s and early 60s, respectively. Age is just a number, especially when it comes to solving mysteries. 5. Carl Stevens replaced Frank Welker as Fred, marking the first time Welker didn't voice Fred in a Scooby project. It wasn't until the 2020 film, SCOOBY, that Welker relinquished the role again. Meanwhile, Kelly Martin and Christina Lang stepped in for Daphne and Velma, replacing previous actors. 6. Despite the show supposedly taking place in the early 60s, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo featured some late 80s/early 90s technology. Velma's portable computer and Daphne's rare cell phone were anachronistic delights, proving that even the past couldn't resist a touch of futuristic flair. 7. Tom Ruegger, the producer, initially wanted Velma to say nothing but jinkies throughout the series. Fortunately, new story editors intervened after the first episode, sparing us from a monologue that might have been Velma's only line. 8. The identity of the singer behind the show's opening theme remains an unsolved mystery. Even to this day, the singer is uncredited in the end credits, leaving us to wonder who serenaded us into each Scooby-Doo adventure. 9. A Pup Named Scooby-Doo holds the distinction of being the last Scooby-Doo cartoon produced by the original creator Hanna-Barbera. The torch was passed on to Warner Bros. Animation, leading to the revival in 2002 with What's New? Scooby-Doo? 10. Daphne drops a curious detail about her parents. They count their fortune on Tuesdays. A peculiar family tradition that adds a touch of whimsy to the posh Dinkley residence. 11. Good news for Scooby enthusiasts. The whole series of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo is available for free on Tubi, providing a Scooby feast for fans old and new. 12. A Pup Named Scooby-Doo is not only the 8th incarnation of the Scooby-Doo cartoon, but also marks the final Scooby-Doo project produced by Hanna-Barbera. As the iconic studio's last hurrah, it paved the way for future Scooby mysteries in the hands of Warner Bros. Animation. And there you have it, Scooby aficionados. The secrets, quirks, and trivia that make A Pup Named Scooby-Doo a timeless canine caper. Stay tuned for more Scooby-Doo adventures, and remember, every mystery is just a Scooby snack away from being solved.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.